PGMOL acknowledge a significant human error occurred during the first half of Tottenham Hotspur against Liverpool.
Oh, no.
The goal by Luis Diaz was disallowed for offside by the on-field team of match officials.
No.
This was a clear and obvious factual error and should have resulted in the goal being awarded through VAR intervention. However, the VAR failed to intervene, and this is why we couldn't get the shot of the lines being on the the situation. PGMOL will conduct a full review into the circumstances which led to the error.
No, Kelly.
I made you a promise today. I told you that I'm shameless today. I'm out here. So as you can hear on that thing that we just listened to, the PGMO have come out with a statement like we expected, and they're saying that the PGMO acknowledged a significant human error occurred during the first half of Liverpool game. And you've already heard talking about. This is terrible, man. This is terrible, because I want you to listen to what Gary Neville is about to say about this. That's what will tell you that it's really terrible.
Seriously.
Yes, that's what's happened.
No, at the time, I thought we get VAR up on the commentary box before anybody else does, and I thought that's onside. And then all of a sudden, you just hear in your ear.
You need to expect you get a preview of the pictures, don't you?
We get a preview of the pictures up on the gantry, and we get the actual commentary from the VAR officials to the referee. And you all of a sudden, check complete. Like, what? No lines. It was so quick. And then obviously you've slowed it down at half time. It was too quick, and something was obviously wrong. That is unbelievable. That is a bad one. That really. I mean, they said significant. That is very significant, and I think to be fair,
it makes you wonder how many others they've got. As well.
Gary Neville was really shocked here, people. He's talking about how terrible was this decision that the referees have just made. How do they come and disallow a goal which they were supposed to check, and they're making a statement telling us that it was offside? Any person with eyes can see that that should have been a goal. And the fact that we are being told that the VAR people did not check in an entire game, the guy at VAR only is used only in moments when it's needed. There are some decisions that happen in the ground he's not allowed to check, but he's only used in the moments when it's needed. We have these guys who came in and they did not even do anything. And now they're coming to apologize, and they're saying, I'm sorry, we help any Liverpool fan who paid their money to be in this ground, which, by the way, is an expensive ground to be in. They're coming to tell us that they're sorry, and it was that we did not check and things like that. Why is this nonsense happening in 2023? That's my question that I'm still asking. Why is this nonsense happening in 2023? Why are these referees being allowed to get away with this murder? Because one thing I know about this, which is very clear to everyone's eyes, is that this guy, in the next 2 weeks, all of the people who were playing today, who were in this game, are going to be playing. They're telling us that they're going to do thorough investigation over the decision. What thorough investigation are you going to do over the decision after you've just robbed a person of a goal? What thorough investigation are you going to do? What is the purpose of that? Why are you even wasting our time? Because it's not changing the decision of what you have done. It's not changing the decision of the decision you have let down the club, the team that was playing, a manager who prepared the team, a team that had to travel to come to London, also with the people. What are you really helping us as the referees? What are you doing to us? What exactly are we gaining from you wasting our time trying to correct the wrong that you keep doing each and every week and nothing is changing? What is the purpose of this? Why are we wasting our time? That's my question.
Oh, no. There's a couple in the last few weeks that I just thought haven't been right. And I've been actually asking us, have we got the right cameras at these stadiums? We never seem to be in line anymore. We've always been in line.
But I think there's a difference between something to the eye looking offside and not intervening, which is what happened.
But Kelly, we do have the lines
case.
On the pitch. By the way, these groundsmen are laser. Yeah. Pinpoint accuracy, they never get a line wrong. So when you look at the lines on the pitch, they're so accurate, these lines.
They do calibrate them for perspective. I take your point, is that and the issue with this instance is that it then gives weight to that argument and makes it more difficult for people to accept.
I've defended VAR and offsides as being a matter of fact, but there's been 2 or 3 in the last few weeks where I've behind the scenes thought that doesn't feel right, the angle's not right. Have they drawn the lines on? And to me, that one, I mean, oh no.
I suppose the problem then you have to go with the on-field decision.
So
Well,
they're saying the
go with the on-field
technology
decision
wasn't
because
working, or
they said VAR failed to intervene.
I was about to ask, when they say VAR failed to intervene, are they telling us that the technology was not working? Or are they telling us that after the technology reviewed that Curtis Jones should get a red card, decided to go or decided to say that I'm taking a step back and I'm sleeping now? Is that what they're telling us? What exactly are they telling us? The VAR failed to intervene. Who is VAR? Because it seems like they're blaming the technology when there are people with 5 common sense who are not only one. How many? There are 6. So it's 6 times 5, which is 30 senses of people that were supposed to be doing something and they did not do. Who are they really blaming here? Who are they really blaming here? That's my question. Are they blaming the technology or are they blaming their officials for not doing their job? Then why are you paying them every week? Why are you paying them every week? Because if I remember, if a manager sees that a player is not doing so well, he's either dropped from the team, dropped for a long period of time, by the way, or he's actually sold to go do elsewhere, or actually fired, taken out of the club. Sancho Rana is not playing for Manchester United because he is not cooperating with what the manager wants. That's what a decision has to be done in this situation. If a referee or people are not doing what their job is supposed to be, which is just to check what is happening on television, because they are watching goddamn television like all of us. I watched this on the television and I could see that something was wrong. What are they doing? 6 of them, 6. What are they doing? VAR failed to intervene. So are you telling me you're going to blame a technology that just gave a red card a few minutes before that goal? Is that what you're telling me now? Is that what I as a fan should go sleep at home at 9 and feel better? That you are blaming the technology rather than to the people who were actually in the game? This is really pathetic, I'm telling you.
So what I suppose what else?
Which I don't, but they did inside the ground. They did put VAR
No,
was
Kelly,
checking
it
it
was all too
on the
quick.
big screens. But
It was all too
they
quick.
did have those announcements on the big
Yeah,
screens
but
here in
if I'm not
Tottenham.
mistaken, they put that up 5 or 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
It was all too quick, Kelly. It was all too quick. It wasn't right. At the time, I was like, oh, right, hang on a minute. Right, we'll move on. And I actually went down to the director who said, well, look, they'll have definitely drawn the lines on back in Stockley Park. But I went, how can they have done? It was too quick. Have they drawn the lines on? I mean, there's obviously no sort of, if you like, explanation of how they've got it wrong. And
I mean, it doesn't make you feel any better if you're the Liverpool manager. No. How do you feel about that right now? Big moment in the game, opportunity to go 1-0 up. It's just a horrendous error. It's horrendous.
That's a horrendous one, because I can see times whereby you've got lots of players in the way and you might have drawn it on the wrong shoulder. That is clearly Romero's foot and it's clearly Diaz's shoulder. It's clear for everybody. There's only 2 players in shot. There's loads of space. There's not like a collection of players in line. But I still keep saying over these last few weeks, something hasn't been right. I've been like thinking, we always used to have like cameras in line with offsides at every point in the stadium. And it's almost as if like now, there's like no cameras are in line. It's like what they're doing, they're picking the wrong cameras to even do the lines on. It's just weird. Sorry, I know you're smiling there, Anders, but honestly, last few weeks I've said the same thing, that they're picking the wrong camera angles to actually put the lines on even. Something doesn't feel right.
And I don't blame you. Something's just perfectly wrong with the VAR as we speak. Something's just not right. And he's talking about it recently, so it means this has been something that people who are watching are actually asking this so many questions about. This was just done too quickly, and it is one of the main decisions that has turned the game upside down. I don't even want to talk about the red card. Remember, there are even 2 of those red cards. I don't even want to talk about it. The referee's head was out of the game. I think the crowd and the Tottenham Hotspur fans got into his back and he lost concentration over the game. I don't even want to talk about that because that actually comes later to what we saw. But this is wrong. This is terrible. For the fact that it didn't even take them even a day to come in and say and talk about this. In the biggest game, they put amateurs of referees in the biggest game of the week. Amateurs of referees. There was a moment I was watching some of the best referees I've seen playing the other games, and I'm like, why are they not being prepared for the biggest game of the week? The one that everyone knows that all the eyeballs of everyone is going to be there. They put amateurs. People don't even know what they're doing. Gary Neville is asking, actually, he has even went to the director to find out what happened to the decision. And they said they could draw it in Scotland Park, but did we see anything that happened there? We were even actually being told that even 10 minutes later, after the game was already continuing, they were still trying to actually draw the lines of the goal. Is there that ever even happened in the Premier League? What is happening with the VAR? I'm out, people. I'm just tired anyway. Like I told you, I'm keeping my ears on the ground. I'll be back again.